Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Williams to throw on 1st. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He's got time here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Williams will look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down, it's Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. On the ground with Swift. And they had that one contained right at the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bears are on the move here. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Staying grounded with Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Now here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And the defender comes away with it. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Lamar off the play fake. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. And that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. To throw, Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Komet brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Allen on the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working quickly here. Williams throwing on fourth. Finds his target, Allen. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains, and you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They run with Swift. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's going to be Swift. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within one score in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Johnson with the pick.
By the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run now with Swift. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears trail by a field goal. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Going run again with Swift. Has a lane inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give left side to Johnson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack. Offense to the line for 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Trying the left side with Johnson. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Johnson again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground again with Johnson. Down to the 10. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big...
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. Turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. Bliss. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face and that's the face card on my wrist.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Ho-ho!
I think this second down call, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down. 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they are great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Williams in motion. They run with the former there, David Montgomery. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run with Swift. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, they try Swift, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This 1st half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for Lions. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again with Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. To throw is Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. The Bears are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, goal to go. Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Finding space at the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new ain't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Javon Dexter escorted. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Play action. Here's Jackson. That one's complete. Right side. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Give right side to Henry. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Bring it. 70 Timberwolf.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. That's caught. Keenan Allen. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. Allen there to haul it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, here's Swift. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's got it near the 8. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
A handoff left for Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's going to be Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's on the move. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. Launches one deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's taken in by Henry. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding the target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
No, we changed it. Oh.
Throwing it just before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Tyler Scott now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's Swift to start the drive. finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. This finds Likely. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
He lofts it deep left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big gain downfield. Brushes him off with ease. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Scott now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Street! Ready! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
Going run again with Swift. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now he'll fire one up the middle and deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he got this close to midfield before going out. And again, it's Jackson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Jackson yet again. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Jackson's gonna throw again. He's on the move. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down. Here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Throw caught by his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson throwing here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Williams from the gun. And that throw just too high for him.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Shut up.
Johnson finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears semi-likely locked up the win right there. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. After the sack, another pass on second down. On the move, headed right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds his target, Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Wow, they're going to pass it here. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Jackson looking to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw, Jackson. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Desperation time here on fourth. He sends this one to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Take go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Trying again, following the sack. He's going deep this time. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash. Chop 60, chop 60.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it was a...
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run